Hello, everyone. I am Jim, aka Citrime the Beta, and I am doing more City Skylines in the city of Streamsville. The last time I streamed, I was working on some road interchanges to improve the general movement of goods, and also I was building a leisure and tourism area over here, and leveling up the farming and logging areas here. The farm area is leveled up to level 5 and is producing quite a bit. I'm producing excess crops, which means that there's more what I can use those crops to make other products and export those, the more valuable products. But it's producing excess. It's making about 3,800 in profits, and then the same thing in the logging area, yeah, 2639. So they're both turning a hefty profit as it is. But I want to start expanding my industry even further, and the next thing I want to do is actually build an oil area. So there is oil in these zones here, but I want to keep the farm area operative, and I don't want to increase the pollution in the farm area, so I'm actually going to kind of offset the oil area to just these two zones for the extraction, and then use some of the space as well for the other production buildings for the oil, and then the same thing for the ore. So I've got oil and ore here. And then, if we do this right, we can kind of expand some of these areas out a little bit further. There's some other collections of oil over here in parts of the map I don't have yet. So if I do want to start extraction again, basically I'm going to run out of oil pretty quick, and I'll have to import it, but I will be able to set up that oil industry and use it to produce products, finished goods, which I can then sell. Either export or use within the city in the high-density commercial areas. So, let's see. Oil. Even though I'm not going to use this area, this one zone here, I am going to kind of include that. I want to go here, and then also include these areas here. And what that'll do is I'll build some roads around this. I'm not going to go quite up against the... Let's look at that area again. I want to look at the... Yeah, so I'm going to take this road out here, and I'll run another one kind of across this way. So I'll give a little bit of buffer for the farmland. And that way, it won't completely remove the chance of pollution going across, but it should help some. So there's that. I can get rid of this road here, because it will get connected, but I don't need the individual sections, and I'll upgrade the existing road. Like that, like that. And I'll upgrade this road here for a higher capacity, because these dirt roads are fine, as a layout, and it's fine for really low density stuff. But at a certain point, I will be kind of expecting to have heavy trucks going through here, and I don't want to have them trying to travel dirt roads. So there we go. And then I think, if I remember, yeah, so this section has no oil, so let's run the road straight across here, and then this will be the extraction portion, and I can put the oil main building here because it doesn't require a lot of traffic. So let's get that started. Let's see. There we go. Oil. Industry main building. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay. Well, we'll put it along another stretch here. So we'll make this come across. And I can put the oil industry road. I generally don't want to have a lot of traffic going on these these intersections like this, but the oil main building does not generate much traffic. It does not require a lot of traffic. What will be the extraction and production. So we'll start with extraction. So let's see. Yeah, so yeah, that just hits the edge of the as far as the pollution, that just hits the edge of the farm area, so that should be fine. And we kind of want to space these out because it draws from the existing, so that they all draw from the existing oil, like a part of an oil field. So if you, we want to get extraction going, but we don't need them too close together because they will just kind of feed off themselves, or feed off of each other. So let's get another few, and I'm just going to kind of space these in between where the other ones were. And that I don't know if that's exactly the optimal layout, but that should provide a reasonable start. And then we will set up a side road for some storage. And delete this connections here. Do a side road for some storage off this way, a roundabout here. That's way bigger than it needs to be. Undo down to 24. And so there we go, 2-lane. Where's the 2-lane industrial? Small industry, there we go. Yeah, now we can use this for storage. It's a little bit sloped, but that shouldn't matter. And then we need a couple of storage buildings. That's the petrolysis plant, so we don't want the... Oh, slope is too steep. Well, that's fun, but alright, so that'll fit there. Put 2 of these in. Put them on empty right for now because we don't want them to bring in... We don't want them to bring in oil from outside. We want to only use the oil we're producing here. And then another one. This can kind of go off this way. And a production road for production down this way. May not be the most efficient either, but I'm kind of just getting this fast and dirty set up, and then we can come back and play with it some more later. But let's see, so I need a production plant, not an industry. Well, yeah, that'd be a problem. Actually, I may not have... Still not have gone. Yeah. Get this entirely filled in. There we go. And I don't want... These are small, and I don't want a lot of them because we're going to use this for other things. But this will produce petroleum for export. So now, we'll turn the speed back on. And just kind of let this go. Oh, yeah, forgot to put water in. That'd be a problem. Let's see, water down that way. We'll need water for these. That actually covers all of that. And then we'll go down this way. And then one down this way. There. They're all happy. 4368, 4464, 4464. Yeah, so they're producing oil. They will then deliver it over here to the sludge pyrolysis plant. And then that will deliver... Ooh, actually I need to make storage for the petroleum that they produce. So I need a... Let's do one medium warehouse for now. And that is petroleum. And that's set to empty as well. Because we just want it to have... If there's no place else for it to go, then it will go to the warehouse. Otherwise, it will get exported or used locally. But that's a good start there. We just kind of gotta see what it does. Oh yeah, so there's the first batch of trucks. They're taking crude oil. Why they're going to the farms, I don't know, but the farms should, in theory, deliver it out here. Why are you doing that? That's weird. What are you doing? Exporting. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. As long as it's not just being dropped off there and then going nowhere. How are these doing? Milking parlors are doing good. We got a couple of flour mills going. Cattle sheds. Okay. So this road's probably going to get busy again as we... Oh, none of you are going here. It's supposed... I thought I had the better transfer turned on. More effective transfer, yeah. Warehouse first. That makes sense. Yeah, this is supposed to locally transfer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's one. Are you going to... Yeah, cool. All right. At least it's got some oil going now, so it can do its thing. We're going to keep losing money until those exports hit. And I want to keep an eye on... Yeah, see, it's already turning this area... It's pulling the oil out of this area, so it's already kind of emptying it out. What'll happen is these will stop producing, and then I'll just move them to a new location. These actually probably could just get moved right now over here, because they're kind of overlapping the other ones. So do that. Now we can get the oil that was in this section right here. And they shouldn't impact this because they're far enough away from the farms. The pollution shouldn't affect it. So now where are we at? I need more workers, and I need... Well, so the resources are getting produced, but I would need more workers to get to the next level. But honestly, I just kind of want to let it go. And see how it does. And let's move on to the next area. So that kind of just needs to run. Where are we at as far as population? So we've got 14,000. And the next one is the big city at 16,000. So that's a doable increase. There's a lot of demand for residential. So let's see what we can do. I think... What actually we can do is rezone. So this area here definitely could stand... It's close to the highway. It's got good road access. This could easily be rezoned for high-density residential. So let's do that. And also rezone this side of the road for high-density commercial, because there's a big demand for commercial right now. Well, there's a moderate demand for commercial, and probably doing just this section will be enough. But we'll let it switch over to the new zoning. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's happy. How are we doing on other things? I wonder how many tourists we've got. So there's 88 tourists riding buses a week. I wonder how many tourists we've got. City attractiveness is not... Yeah. Huh. Well, the city attractiveness isn't very high, but... I'm surprised that... Wow, the bus network is supporting 800 residents. That's high for a bus network. It's probably because they don't have any other public transportation. Which that is something we could think about now, is expanding public transportation for longer distances. The buses are great for local, but they are slow and they add to traffic for going long distances. I don't know that I've quite... because this is pretty dense and there's this main street. The buses go down, so I don't know if we're quite there yet. But I think adding in this high-density households will probably get there. So yeah, population's going up. These are filled back in. There's still demand for commercial, so I'm going to replace this side of the street with more high-density commercial. And I'm going to go check on my oil industry after I do this. Okay, I'll let that build back up and see how the oil group is doing. Output 0 barrels. Okay, that's weird. Why did it say 0 barrels? When I just outputted... Okay. And there's plenty of oil... Yeah, this one's half full. These have got oil going. Yeah, it's still losing money. So it's got plenty of workers, and I'm almost exported enough, or created enough resources to hit level 2. Just kind of waiting for that to happen. So the question is, what do I want to do to expand the city? I am getting close. When I get 16,000, I'll get an access to another... oh, there's the oil. Household plastic factory, oil industry workers barracks. So I do want to add barracks. That improves the efficiency of the area. And I want to put in a... Yeah, so the petrochemical plant makes plastic, which is what I want. Because I actually want to be able to produce products that use plastic, or that require plastic, from my farms as well. Because I've got, let's see, what is it? Unique factory. So household plastic factory requires plastics, obviously. The printing press. The lemonade factory, that requires glass, which I'll have to get the ore industry going. Clothing factory, I can produce clothing with the, because that's yeah, so that's plastic, crops, and animal products make clothing. Soft paper factory would also require oil, and I think, yeah, the food factory requires plastic too, I assume for packaging, because that's flour, animal products, paper, and plastic. To make unique goods. Alright, I've got 2 complaints here about crime. So I'm going to take an unused area and put in a police station out here. That could go... This would cover both areas. There. Now it can... Now they'll be happy. They get their cops. Yeah, this is... Wow, this is busy here. But it's not backing up. So as long as it's not backing up, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, this is a stoplight. That's fine. They're waiting for the light. This doesn't need to have a light on it right now, though. Because this is the only... So they're either only going to be turning left or turning right. No one's going to be going this way. At that point, having that light there is a waste. It just slows everything down. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, this is a light, isn't it? Is this a light? No, what's going on here? Oh, it's... Okay. I think I know what's going on. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. They're set not to block the intersection. This can also be like that. So now the people trying to turn should be able to turn. I may... This now becomes the question, do I want to make this... How do I want to make this intersection? Because this is getting a lot of... There's a lot of people... Is it just people going home? Or is it delivering stuff? What is that? Delivering goods. Garbage trucks. Wow, there's a lot of garbage trucks coming through here. Recycling center trucks. For this area, it's surprisingly large amounts. Also, for the I've got residential demand, but I don't have people moving in here. Which is surprising. I think if there was that much residential demand, they'd fill in these houses. Okay, that actually cleared up. So, it was just an unexpectedly high, or unexpected high volume. Yeah. So that actually looks pretty solid there. I've got this going over here. That looks nice. And it's not backing up with traffic either. Let's do another round of high density residential back here. Rezone this. And this one. What that'll do is give me... just basically I can get more people in the same area. So I don't have to lay out new roads and things like that. And for residential... So you really got to worry about traffic on commercial because there's deliveries coming in. So there's going to be delivery trucks. See, like that truck just dropped something off at this home improvement center. But, the cars don't... Or the individual homes don't generate that much traffic. There's enough cross streets here that they should be happy. Wow, that's not filling back in, is it? Guess demand dropped. That was more than we needed. We've got Happy Oil Industry. How's this doing? It's making a profit. Okay, awesome. And I haven't put in the barracks yet or anything like that, which would help that too. Workers' barracks. Put 2 barracks in. That will improve the efficiency of the area. Yeah, so the efficiency is outstripping the pollution. Okay, and traffic is at 83% still. That's great. I'm unfortunately kind of landlocked. I'm hoping we get over to the 16,000 mark so that I can buy a little more property. But I think what we can do is we can, we don't really have any more demand for residential, which is fine. We do have demand for commercial though. And this area could absolutely support the high-density commercial. This is probably way more commercial than we're going to need, but I want to make sure that we get kind of... I'm trying to pull the Band-Aid off at once here and upgrade this as quick as possible. So yeah, these homes will continue to fill in. We're over 15,000 people. And what do I get at the next level? I get a new area. Get a liberal arts school. Ah, crematorium. That's great. Advanced inland water treatment plants. Ground. It does create ground pollution, but a lot less. Train metro hub. Don't need that. I forget what that one is. That's another train metro hub, I think. But water tower. Don't need that at this point. Yeah, so these water treatment plants will just be a little bit more environmentally friendly. I can upgrade my existing water treatment system. What, eco inland water treatment plant? Wait, is that better than the water treatment plant I'm gonna get? No, inland water treatment plant. Okay. Advanced inland water treatment plant is what I get. So pollution 20, pollution 100. The eco water treatment plant is 45. So yeah, so I can basically have the amount of pollution that I'm producing. More than half, or decrease it by more than 50%. Yeah, the logging area looks like it's humming along nicely, buzzing along nicely. I don't really have a big demand for industry because I just built this area. Oh, you know what? I didn't make storage for plastics though. It seems like it's getting exported though because it's not stacked up here. So I should have one though just for. There we go. So this will be set to empty, and it will be plastic. There we go. Oh, money is really growing now. We're at, yeah, 825,000, and it's going at 30,000, give or take. So that's fantastic too, because that means I don't have to. I have to keep too close an eye on it right now. So garbage, yeah. So I haven't gotten the. When do I get the waste transfer facility? 20,000. And waste processing. Okay. That is less important right now because I don't have big of a city, but it will be nice later. I think I'm actually going to expand this suburban area a little bit. Like. See, bike lanes. This is the one. Yeah, buffered bike lanes. Oh, okay. Water use is getting. Water budget must have hit its limit. Yeah, so. Before I do that, let's look at the water. So I really need to improve both water input and processing capabilities. Man, I didn't really have to... Okay, so I will have to build one more of the waste treatment plant as it stands right now. Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. There we go. Do a pipe. And where did I need another place to put... Oh, these, I got water pumps. I'm not using I'm not using a water tower. So here we go. So one more water pump and one more treatment plant should... Oh, there went the oil industry, went up to toy factory. Yeah, that's mostly plastic based. Because the water pump actually produces more water than we need, but that's okay. the waste treatment plant really is, yeah. I'll have new options here shortly. We're at 15,718 population, 726. Okay, cool. That will probably, on its own, without me doing any further input, will actually go over the over the 16,000 mark that I want. Why is the bike lane switching sides? Why is it doing that? I do. Oh, that's really annoying. It did it on these too. Why is it bike lane switching side? I wonder if there's another bike. 2-lane road bike lane. I wonder if there's one. Yeah, okay. Did I keep the bike lane on the same side? I guess it did. Now is it switching back and forth? Maybe it's switching back, but it doesn't look as it doesn't look as ugly, so I'll take it. And then more of these. We're almost at 16,000. It's going to create some interesting shapes here for the basically what is subdivisions. There we go. Now we really just run some water. $15,919. We're almost there, and I'm just gonna do low density. Basically, just draw a big. Just using the marquee tool. Is this in the? Is that in the zone? No, it's not. You know, because this is all going to be a self-sufficient housing area. Yeah, big city, awesome. So we got a new piece of land. We got a new crematorium, advanced inland water treatment plant. Yeah, so the crematorium is one of the things that I really was hoping to get soon, because that it's much more space efficient than the cemeteries, and of course it doesn't fill up like the cemeteries will. Alright. There. So that can just kind of do its thing. Throw a couple parks in here, though. Small playground. Yeah, there we go. You know, for the kids. And a dog park. Everybody loves a dog park. Yeah. And I'll also put in, you know what would be great, is a parking garage to help service the downtown area. So this will, anybody can come and park here and then access this area. Let's see, which zone do I want to buy? Do I want to go for more industry access? Do I want to expand over this way? Because I basically can go into any of these down here. Well, you know what? I don't have a plan for an expansion yet, so I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to leave it be. This is still struggling for customers, which is unfortunate. Is there a way I can improve attractiveness for this area? I could do some unique buildings. City Arch. That goes like over a... Yeah, that goes over like a street. So I don't want to do that. Let's see. Posh Mall. That would certainly fit in with the shopping aesthetic. Clock Tower. That might be nice, but I'm trying to... Old Market Street. Well, that would be a touristy. Where's Old Market Street? Oh wow, that's big. Yeah, so that's not necessarily what I want. Let's see, government offices, floating gardens, grand library. Oh, we could do a tourist trap. We could build the arch here. Yeah. So what we would do is build the arch and then make it a park out of this area, I think. So let's do that. Let's make this a park area first. Just down that way. And yeah, so it doesn't need to be against a road. We put it here. And then we can sort of landscape it and also landscape a little bit around it, and then also make a nice kind of beachfront park. So yeah. So there's that. That will help attract some more tourists. There's a parking garage nearby. That's nice. I am going to adjust this a little bit, though. Oh, this is what I want. There, make it a little bit, yeah, a little squared off with the rest of the thing. That's a nice little view through there. And then this can all really be some parks and some more landscaping. So let's do some landscaping here. That's sand. So I'm going to put some rocks in here, probably. What else have I got? This is water. Okay. Oh, these are enormous. It's gonna get any smaller. Throw on anarchy because it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. That looks kind of nice. Put this kind of jutting out over the road, coming through. I'm going to need to adjust that a little bit. There we go. Get it off the road itself. Throw a couple more in there, maybe. And, yeah, so that looks good over there. Let's do some trees. What kind of trees are there? Similar? No, what are those on there? Is that oak? Yes, it looks like oak. I thought I had anarchy turned on. Well, anyway, we'll move this back a little bit. And then line this other side with trees as well. And then we'll do some park paths kind of off into this way and add some park features. So let's see, park. Oh, that's the side gate. Where's the... There we go, small main gate. Put the main gate by the arch. And then do a park paths. Kind of off there. Grab that. And then be a little bit wavy. Put a side gate over here, one over here. We'll also have a side gate here and here, and run a park through, or path through. Now, why did it? Oh, damn it! Did I have? I had road collision turned on. I can't undo that, unfortunately. Well, I'll get those back. So what I want is, it's probably better to finish laying out the paths first. So turn that on, put that straight, go up, cross, down. Oh, that's doesn't look right. Stretch that out a little bit too. Make that a little bit more. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Make that a little more reasonable. Self-fill those rocks in again, but let's see, I need another path this way. Electricity. Okay. What have I got? I've got hydroelectric now. Not hydroelectric, geothermal. So I can actually replace my oil power plants. I've got plenty of money. So the geothermal are non-polluting and more efficient. So let's see. One geothermal plant output of 80 megawatts and costs 65,000. This outputs 240 megawatts and costs 90,000. So that's the solar is actually going to be better. How much can the stock oil power plant is 120 megawatts. So one of these replace both of these. And two of them would probably be good for a long time. So let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Might as well spend the cash now. We've got it. I can turn off anarchy. Okay. Connect that power line. Now what's going to happen is those are way more than necessary, but yeah, output 290 meg. Yeah, so it's adjusting the budget down now because it's outputting higher than its set budget. So yeah, budget is now 93%. These should be outputting 209 megawatts. Yeah, which is below its stated maximum. So the budget will adjust now with the automatic budget tool as necessary to produce more power. But yeah, the cost to operate one of those, the base cost to operate it per week is $22.40. This is $19.20, but it's twice the power output. So yeah, they're more efficient. Both they're non-polluting, which is great, and they're also much more efficient, just overall budget-wise, for the same amount of power. So I was trying to speed up on that. Let's see. Now finish this park. Turn it on there. Now what we can do is add some park amenities, like a nice plaza right there. That'll make people happy. Really, this is just now to help people get through here, and I'll kind of hopefully fill this park in a little bit more. But oh, space already occupied. Probably too close. Let's see if I can do a path off of here. No, it doesn't like that. It's probably this one. So what I should do is do the path out, you know. This path can go along here. It's kind of a boardwalk area, and then this, yeah, so I'm going to get space already occupied on that one. And then what we'll do is raise this up with the move it tool there. So now people are coming across the street. They can come down this way. They can come, you know, go out this side of the streets, and they can access the park areas. What else can we put in this park? Would kind of fit the aesthetic. I'm gonna landscape it with some trees, but I want to. Yeah, I don't really want climbing gyms, but I think a couple gazebos, like at the base of this, wouldn't be too bad. Definitely a cafe. Let's see. Cafe kind of on the water and also right across from the arch, and definitely going to need a bathroom, sure. Park restrooms. I probably want some restrooms by the entrances, and then one kind of over here. Is there another room for another plaza? For a plaza over here. Yeah, there we go. I'll adjust that plaza so I kind of turn it a little bit so it fits the area a little bit better, and I'll just adjust this accordingly. So no rocks there. I'll put a plaza in, but that'll make the area around it a little happier, and then I'll fill in with some more rocks. And then trees. Let's see. I want landscaping, and then the rocks. So do I have another large one? That's too big. That's too big. Boulder in along here. Any of these small? No, of course not. I don't think any of this is either. Well, that's smaller, so that can kind of throw a couple of those. One of these in here, and then we'll do trees and ground cover. So, trees. These are all oaks over here, so let's do oak. No, I don't want circle. There we go. Brush size. Let's see. Brush strength. Brushing. These never work right. Oh, you know what? What's the option for prop and tree anarchy? Shift P. Okay. Why would not let me place trees? Alright, let's... So this is a lot of oaks over here just because that's kind of what is already around the existing, like, on this arch here. So fill in some more along here. Turn off anarchy, turn off prop and tree anarchy, because I don't want it to go over the top of my existing stuff. And then we'll throw in some ground cover here. Goes over the road, but it doesn't want to go over these rocks. Okay. Yeah, so that's a nice little the start of a nice park. It kind of needs some more work here, but I want to see if that even more improves the not demand, but the number of customers. Let's see, we're cooking away. We need more commercial. Still. Okay. This can also get upgraded to... We can upgrade this to high density commercial. This is high density. Let's do this one. Swap that over to high density, and then do the same thing with this. It's probably excessive demand. Or excessive for the demand. Let's take a look at our oil group. So it needs to produce more resources and have more workers. But how are we doing on these? These are not tapped yet, but they're probably going to get close. Let's see how close we are to... Yeah, it's going to start saying they're tapped pretty soon, I think. It's still producing 2784, but I have a feeling that's gonna tank. Let's go ahead and put in a crematorium, because cemetery usage is at 48%, so that's gonna get a little tight probably. Let me put one over here behind the commercial area, and then actually put one in this zone as well, because they're pretty far from the one cemetery that we have. Train metro hub, yeah. So train metro hub, yeah. One side's trains, one side's a metro. The difference, this is above ground. Metro intercity bus hub. Yeah, I don't need that. What I've actually got here is this metro. This is a metro hub and a train hub. How's my cargo station? Yeah, it's going nicely. They're pretty happy, I think. we can bring in stuff to get exported if necessary through that way. Although they also will take the highway, and the highway's right here. So I don't know how much of this is going to get exported by train, but this area will, this generic industry and the forestry area should be using the trains, which it does seem to be pretty busy. And where are we at for... What's the next city? Waste Transfer Complex. So that's 20,000. Bus Metro Hub, Intercity Bus Terminal, Waste Processing Complex. So I do want that, access to that. What? Yeah, it's complaining about not enough customers or not enough educated workers. Oh, is my education trouble? Let's see. Oh, yeah, elementary school. So basically the way these bars are looking, I don't have enough elementary schools, which totally makes sense. Let's see, there's an elementary school there. They really need one over here? Is it that bad, or is it just... It's pulling... Yeah, I think it's more that just getting... pulling away over here. So let's see. I got room for a school there, and we'll actually can put one in at the edge of this area. So that should transfer some people around. So now, yeah, so these have now dropped down based on the budget. The budget has gone back. Yeah, so the ed budget is at 102%, which means it still probably could use one more, based on what I was looking at, one more elementary school. We're keeping up, but it's just barely. So I got 2 schools there. I've got one there, and one there. I've got one there. I could probably stand to put one back here somewhere. Try not to eat into my commercial space. But if we could put it here, and then that should let, if I'm mistaken, the ed budget should drop below 100%. Based on this, it's 102. So where are we at? Maybe we're getting high school too. High school, yeah, so we went a little bit over on that. High school, we probably could use one more of those. So we need a high school. We got one over in Myrtle Heights. Why? They're saying that none of these people are high school educated? They're all uneducated. That's probably... yeah, that's weird. So high school, there's one here. That should be enough for that area. What we really need is to up the... So is there room to get a high school in over here? Yeah, but you know what? We should put it here by this school. So elementary education is covered. High school education is covered. Let's see. Capacity eligible is 3,000. Yeah, 31,000 capacity. Man, is it that? Okay, the ed budget has been knocked down to 94%. So we have a little bit of excess capacity. So let's see about some more trees over here. Fill this in a little bit. That's bigger than I want. Fill in the trees here a little bit more. I don't understand why this brush tool just works so oddly. I think it would just fill in. But no. can't get it to... I don't understand. I'll have to play with that, brush tool a little bit. I really never quite figured out how to use it. Yeah, it looks nice. And we've got a beach here. This probably deserves some... let's see, what else do I have? I don't have the park... I think I have access... Oh, I do. Park pier. Do a park pier down here, and then one this way, and then I just gotta do a path to both of them. Path. I don't want trees on that path. I do want to go that way. There we go, and then one up here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And then one more cafe. I would really like a beach cafe, and then definitely restrooms. So I need water. There we go. It's a nice little park. One of my visitors... So I got plenty of entertainment for a few levels, and as you get more visitors. So that's kind of where we're at for that one. I'm making plenty of money. I've got this area here, which could also be a... What do I want to do with that? Do I want to do more... I want to do more commercial. Oh, these are finally not begging for visitors. That's okay. Okay. These two zones. So the leisure and the tourist zone is actually... The tourist zone is actually happy now. So I can probably... Let's take a shot and throw some more zoned commercial here, but I'm going to make it low density. Same thing along here. Just this whole area. No, we don't want any in between. So we've got some tourism area here, and then, you know what, just looking at that park path, probably want one that will go connect up that way. There. That's nice. Yeah, so that's filling in. Hopefully that actually works. Hotels, souvenirs, sure. Weightlifting gym. I don't know why that would be a tourism attraction, but sure. That is set for tourism. Yeah, that's the tourism area. Could also stand to fill in this area with some tree, specifically in this. Oh, you know what? Do this. That's not what I wanted, but alright. Get trees through here. Just gonna want to fill in this median area. Do it like that. There. Improve that look a little bit. Okay. Okay. They seem to be happy enough. It's producing jobs. I got some more demand for residential, which means I can get more people in. How's this doing over here? That's alright. Oh, that was the other thing I'd been meaning to do, was the post office network. So let's do that. I think a good place for the post office. So I've already got the distribution center here, but I've got to put them in. Oh, cat wants out. All right, hang on. Go ahead. So sassy. Let's see. But I need places to put the actual delivery centers. So is there room? Can I squeeze that in here? Yeah, okay. That would work. And then squeeze another one in at the end of this commercial section. Definitely room in the city, this is kind of a city service area for this subdivision. Where else can I get one? I don't want to put it in the park. Okay. So that's actually filling up. We'll see how much that covers in the delivery area, how well they do. So this is a sorting facility. I actually probably could just put a delivery facility next to the sorting facility, because it's they come in out of off the highway with, yeah. So it's sorted here, then it goes out to the post offices for delivery, and then vice versa. I'm gonna have to start really working on this area. The other thing I need is a government complex, because I don't have that. I have I don't really have a government, because I got all these government buildings that I can put in. They technically are they draw tourists, but I feel like that would be, so what have we got? That's an academic library, that doesn't count. Yeah, I've got the oppression office, I've got the courthouse, the tax office. What's this? Transport? No. Clock tower isn't really any of these official. No. We got music club. Oh yeah, for my concerts. That is one thing I have not developed yet. I haven't played around with. I just got the concerts concerts pack DLC. It would be a good place. I could put in some concerts. That would draw tourists. It would be a good place to do that. Actually, this wouldn't be too bad, because it's away from. Yeah, we just have to